You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible.
As we said in the open, our brother Roland is on a pilgrimage to Ghana with other black leaders for the next 10 days. But don't worry, he still took time to send us a message.
Hey folks, Roland Martin here. So we are in the van, landed in Accra, a 2-hour flight delay out of JFK. So I hate that the sun is going down, so it limits what we can do today, but still glad to be here. It's a lot different temperature than it was in, what was it, 25 degrees in New York?
25, yeah.
So we're plus 55 degrees. So looking forward to the next 10 days. My second time here. I want to see how much stuff has changed since 2008. So, time to rock and roll.
So it's not bad enough that Roland trolled us about the temperature in video, but now we're able to join him right now. So let's take a moment and toss to our brother Roland, who's connect with us. Roland, thank you so much for connecting with us, and let me be my pleasure to tell you, Roland Martin, welcome to Roland Martin Unfiltered.
All right, Ray. So we are here. We literally just arrived in Cape Coast. And so normally what happens is when folks have come to the slave castle here, what they've often done is they simply come to the front door. But because this is called the year of return, what happens is they've actually led us out to where where our ancestors, the slaves, would literally walk down these steps to get onto the slave ship. And so that was just a ceremony here honoring that. And so what they're doing right now is leading folks down to the water there. Take my backpack off right here. And so they're leading folks down here. And what you'll see is, you see, this is literally where they will walk down. The door of return is right back there. And so they're coming for him. And so this Sheena Mead and Desmond Mead, they work with Amendment 4. And I'm here with them. So that's Sheena Mead right there, who's about to, she's about to touch the water there. So this is the ceremony they're doing, everyone, wanting them to touch the water, in essence, to connect with ancestors who boarded slave ships in the transatlantic slave trade.
Roland, can you give us what's the environment there like? What's the mood? How are folks responding?
Well, first of all, it's obviously for many people, it's extremely spiritual. It's extremely personal. For some, the group I'm with, I got you. Hold on. The group I'm with, I'm live in the United States. Hold on. The group I'm with, this is the first time they've been here. I was here in 2008, and so as you see, they're there. So this is Desmond Mead, the brother who led Amendment 4 in Florida. That's him about to walk down into the water as well. And so that's what several of them keep asking me to take my shoes off. I realize that I'm live with the show. But so what's happening is so literally that door, you can't see it here. But that door was the door the slaves were led down in chains. They would come down these steps, literally where the folks are walking down right now. And they will walk them down these steps onto this beach right here, and we'll walk them out to the slave ship and never to return back to the motherland. And so part of what the ceremony is about, they put above the door, they put a sign called the door of return. And so now what they're doing is that their feet in the water and then walk back into the slave castle as a way of us returning back to the motherland.
That sounds powerful, Roland. Are there folks that are there with your group that may not be from the United States? Is this an international trip, or are these just descendants of those who are from the United States?
Well, no, our group, obviously, from the United States, we were met here by different queen mothers as well. Right here, this woman here, this is Sheena. Sheena's a 70-year-old mother, her first time here as well. And so while we're sitting here doing this, I know, I got you. So I'm live right now, so let me go ahead and just take this off. So this is Gilbert, of course, with God Box Tours. We're live back in the United States. Gilbert, explain to people what's happening.
All right, so we're in Cape Coast Castle. It's late night. I think it's almost midnight, actually. We're here. Before we go into the castle, this doesn't happen often. So we're going down into the water. The water's pretty rough right now, which means the ancestors are responding to us. After the libation that we poured, you see the water's coming in. They're happy, they're taking us in, so we're going into the water. They're going to give, the ancestors are going to give us our blessings. And then we go into the dungeons at night to feel and experience what our ancestors experienced.
And Gilbert, most people don't come here at night.
No, not at all. This actually is never done. This is done with the God Box Foundation and the God Box Tours because we want to have a spiritual experience with the people. It's not just a regular tour. We come in at night, and we're fortunate to have this access so that we can give people the experience that they really want, traveling all those miles to have that spiritual journey.
All right, Gilbert, thanks a lot. So, Ray, we're about to step down. They're going to help us down here. And so we're just going to step down. I got you.
Roland, if you can hear us as you're stepping down, what is the age range of those visitors that you're with, the folks you're with?
Actually, it's interesting, man. I just stepped down here, so you see, I'm here in the water. And so let's turn this around. So you've got folks who are of all ages. It was interesting, man, on the flight here. It was one Sikh gentleman, two white gentlemen, and the whole plane was black. There were so many young brothers who were here as well. So although not in our group, there were a number of people. Ghana they normally get 75,000 visas. They actually issue each year. But right now, what I've been told, they've issued anywhere from 700,000 to 1 million visas in 2019 alone because of the year of return. And so it has really been an amazing experience for so many people who've never even been here. And so what you see here, I hope you can see it, these are all the fishing boats. These are all the fishing boats here. So we're literally, like where I'm standing right now was the beach where, and as you see right here, where our ancestors will come down. And so for so many people, this is really an emotional experience for them to be able to experience this. And so many African Americans have been traveling here, and many are coming here for the next several days. Afrochella is December 29th, but many folks are coming to the two slave castles here in one in Cape Coast and also in Elmira. I went to both of those when I was here in 2008.
Roland, you can see the folks moving around in the water. I know that you've studied religion and theology a great deal, particularly African-based theologies. Can you tell your viewers how important and symbolic it is that folks are engaging the water and what water means to African people?
Well, as they said, first of all, they pour libations. And so what this is about is connecting with those ancestors. Remember, many of them who died, who never even reached Brazil, who never even reached North America as well. And so earlier we started with, we started this whole deal with actually Christian leader, Muslim leader, and Rastafarian leader as well, giving people an understanding of all the different religions here in Ghana as well. So I'm about to step up to right here. I got you. Yeah, my knees work. That's what we do. Hold on 1 second. That's what we do. I got you. I appreciate it. So we're going up here, Ray. So these are the steps up, and so this symbolizes African Americans returning. And so as you see, as I'm walking up here, and that's when you see them here for the door of return.
Roland.
So hold on one second.
Go ahead.
I think Gilbert's about to speak, so hold on.
So now that we touch the ancestors defeated them. We got the blessing. I hope y'all felt that. Hold that moment, hold that feeling. Because you're about to go in. Like I said, I don't believe in going slaves and we were brought into the castle. We're coming back home. You got to go. You probably go and return out of the castle. You know what? If you want to make this symbolic, okay. What we like to do is we ask you as you're going through this door, turn around and walk backwards. We rewinded all of this. This is how we bring our ancestors with us. So when we're walking through this door, turn around, we'll step through the door, you can look, you can turn back. Turn all four, once you get to the circle, do a full circle. Around like this, walk in. Can we do that? All right, 360. So you ready? We're gonna knock on the door of return. We're gonna knock on it 3 times. Where's the other one? Gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna knock on the door. There you go. You ready? Yeah, yeah. Understand this moment. Understand this moment. This doesn't happen often. And most people that have taken this tour before come to the castle. This is a different experience. It's going to be dark inside. This is deliberate. You turned off the lights inside. You might not see too much, but you're going to feel everything. And that's what we want. That's the spiritual aspect that we want people to feel. Tomorrow we'll come back. We'll do a tour. You can see everything. But tonight, I want you to feel everything. So we turned off all the lights. I want your senses to be up. So we're gonna do 3 times. Light off. Make your head jam. Lights. Yeah. Remember when you get to this door, once you get to the door, make a 360, and then face forward. Got it. Thank you. Give us one down. John, light. Yeah. This is the dungeon. This is the female slave dungeon right here. To raise the purpose, they're keeping the lights off, so I want to just be able to hear. That's what I see.
Yeah, Roland. I was just going to brief the viewers who may be just...
One second.
Okay.
1 second. You take a lantern inside. You want to come in. This is a female dungeon.
Oh, lantern? You just want a lantern?
Yeah, we got a lantern.
All right. You want the light on or off?
So,
up to you.
I mean, yeah. You want the light off.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a step down?
Yeah. Step down. Got it.
Can you say this was the female dungeon?
Thousands.
For those viewers who may just be joining us, we're with Roland Martin live in Ghana. He's in the Cape Coast in one of the slave dungeons. That's why you may not be seeing light in this picture, because as he moves through the dungeon, everything is dark to complete the symbolism and the feeling of those who made the voyage of no return. This is the year of the return in 2019 of Ghana, so we are now going back to Roland Martin, who's in Ghana right now.
As you can see, you got reeds over here.
These are the various reads that people have to various ancestors. They are on the walls here. Many people come leave mementos because literally we're in a room that, I mean, they packed so many folks into this this dungeon here.
For those folks who are logging on and just seeing for the first time, we're with our brother Roland Martin as he moves through one of the tunnels in Ghana. He is there on a tour with other black leaders from the United States of America, going back in 2019 for the year of the return, marking 400 years since the first enslaved Africans came to these coasts. So for those of us who may just be joining us and all you see on your screen is just a dark picture and you may not hear much, you may not see much, is because right now it's about midnight or somewhere around that midnight hour over in Cape Coast, Ghana, where our host, Roland Martin, is.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, as the marijuana momentum continues, our folks at marijuanastock.org have already reached more than half of their funding goal for the hemp CBD investment. So if you want to take advantage, you better get in now. Of course, hemp is a cousin to marijuana with a much higher concentration of CBD, which means hemp gives you all the medical benefits of marijuana, but it won't get you high. Scott is sad. Now, folks, if you don't know, hemp farming is now legal in the U.S., creating one of the largest commodities worldwide. It's an investment opportunity for you and the full folks at 420 Real Estate have a simple business model. They buy land that supports hemp CBD grow operations and lease it to licensed high-paying tenants, people like Chris. They are hemp CBD landlords, and you can get in on the action. Now, all you got to do is invest as little as $200. Monique, you got that. In the crowdfunding campaign, up to $10,000. Amisha, some of that Sinclair money. To invest, go to marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. Get in the game and get in the game now. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.